Hi everyone, welcome to lanretsolutions. In today's video tutorial, we are going to be considering question number 2 of Agricultural Science Paper 1 May-June examination for 2008. That's WAEC 2008 Paper 1. Question 2 says the diagram below represents two modern equipment used in commercial animal production. Use them to answer question 2A, 2B, and 2C. Now look at the two diagrams, and 2A says identify the equipment labeled C and D. 2B says name the parts labeled I to VII in diagram C and D. And 2C says state three precautions to be observed when using each of the two equipment. Before I move on, I would like to talk about some of the observations of WAEC concerning question number 2. WAEC observed the following. This question was fairly attempted by the candidates. In 2A, most of the candidates were able to identify diagrams C, but some found difficult identifying diagram D. In 2B, most candidates could not name the parts labeled I to VII in diagrams A and B, but we are going to provide all the answers for you in this video tutorial. Now in 2A, identifying diagrams A labeled C and D. Diagram C is an incubator, while diagram D is a milking machine. Now in 2B, you are to label the parts I to VII in diagrams C and D. So the diagrams have been placed beside the answers for you. So the I is the tray turning mechanism, the II is the egg, then the egg tray, that's III. IV is water for humidity, and V is fire. The V is fire or the source of heat. Then VI is vacuum pump, and then VII is teat cup. The VII is the teat cup. Now to capital, let's look at some of the precautions to be observed when using the incubators. When using the incubators, you have to avoid fluctuations in temperature of the cabinet by repeatedly opening the doors. The inside of the incubator should be cleaned regularly to prevent the organism from settling on the shelves or corner of the incubators. Avoid eggs with cracked shells. Locate incubators indoors to protect from weather changes. Ventilation is very important during incubation process. Precautions to be observed when using a milking machine. Milker's hands should be thoroughly clean. Prior to milking, the udder and the teeth should be cleaned. Utensils used for milking should be clean, sanitized, and smooth and copper free. Flavor or dust producing feed should be fed to animals after milking. Milking barns should be well ventilated, free from flies. Your nails should be well trimmed as a milker. For more questions on an inquiry about question number 2, you can send an email to us. For this is where we are going to be ending that question. Then to get a text version of Agricultural Science Paper 1, you can visit the link there, https://bit.ly/3kdions. So when you type that address into your browser, to take you to the site, our blog address, a blog page where you can get the full question. That is question 1 to 4 for May-June 2008 Agricultural Science Paper 1. Then if you want more, you want other subjects, you want to get the text file of other subjects, you can also visit lanretsolutions.blogspot.com. We have different subjects, past question of different subjects on that blog, which you can pick up to use to help yourself educationally and as a teacher to train your students. So we are coming to the end of question number 2. Thank you. See you in question number 3.